Hello, Doc.
Hi.
Hi, good afternoon, Doc. Welcome everyone to another Asian Eye Facebook Live Q&A session. So, yung tanong natin today is, meron ka bang na-experience na night vision problems? Hirap ba kayo makakita sa dilim? Or nakaka-experience ba kayo yung mga mata nyo parang nanginginig? Or meron ba kayong eye problem na experience na mula pagkabata o kaya meron bang eye problem na nag-run sa inyong family? So, o kaya naman baka meron kayong ibang syndrome na nakakaapekto sa inyong paningin. Kung ganun, tamang-tama, ngayong hapon meron tayong i-discuss about ocular genetics. So ano ba tong ocular genetics at bakit ba mahalaga na alamin ang tungkol dito? Kung meron kayong mga tanong tungkol sa mga eye condition na related sa ocular genetics, just leave a comment below and we'll try to answer it after our discussion. But before we start, ipakilala muna natin ang ating guest doctor today, si Dr. Michelle Lingao. So si Dr. Lingao is one of the very few ocular geneticists in the world. Aside from being a pediatric ophthalmologist and adult strabismus specialist, she's also a comprehensive ophthalmologist. She completed her pre-medical and medical degrees at UP Manila, where she was also recognized as the most outstanding intern in ophthalmology. She then underwent fellowship training in pediatric ophthalmology and adult strabismus at UPPGH, and then ocular genetics at the Wills Eye Institute in the US under Dr. Alex Levin, a well-renowned ocular geneticist. Later on, she topped the ophthalmology diplomate board exam, and she was certified by the Educational Commission for Foreign Medical Graduates in the United States. So si Doc is also active in doing research. She's published several scientific papers and she's given presentations in both local and international conferences. Right now, she also serves as a clinical associate professor at the UPPGH for the Department of Ophthalmology and Visual Science. Hi, Doc.
Hi. Good afternoon, Audrey, and good afternoon to all our FB Live viewers.
So, Doc, bago kasi itong ocular genetics, bago sa pandinig natin to, for most people, baka they have never heard of this particular field when it comes to ophthalmology. So, ano ba ito at ano bang tinitingnan natin when we're talking about ocular genetics?
So you're right, Audrey, no? When you say ocular genetics, so ano ba yun? Parang masyado namang highfalutin to genetics. Ano ba ito? No? May kinalaman ba ito sa mata? No? So, pag sinabi natin ocular genetics, is actually a new subspecialty ng ophthalmology. Kasi ophthalmology, marami. May glaucoma, merong retina, no? Merong cornea. So, meron ding ocular genetics. So, ang ocular genetics ay isang subspecialty ng ophthalmology that deals with genetic eye conditions. So, ibig sabihin ng genetic, yung conditions that may run in the family, no? Eye problems that may run in the family. So, yung ocular genetics kasi, sabihin natin, hindi ganun karaming mga tao ang merong genetic eye disease, no? Kumbaga it deals with rare eye conditions, no? But even if it's rare, it's a significant cause of blindness all over the world, no? So it's very important na kahit rare ang iyong eye condition, kailangan mabigyan ka rin ng chance na malaman kung ano yung gagawin about your eye condition, no?
Okay. And then, when you talk about genes and chromosomes, Doc, parang unusual siya eh. Parang iniisip mo, so basta meron ako sa genes ko niyan, ibig sabihin nun, magkakaroon ako agad-agad ng problema na yun sa mata?
Mm-hmm. So yung sa ocular genetics kasi, may mga specific conditions na sa ilalim ng ocular genetics, no? Again, hindi ito yung mga common conditions na diabetes, no? Or katulad ng cataract, hindi siya yung ganun kasimpleng mga kondisyon sa mata. Yung ocular genetics kasi, kung sinabi natin genetics, sa katawan kasi natin, parang imagine ninyo na meron tayong, our body is a big library, no? So yung library na yon, maraming books sa loob, no? I think we have photos, no?
Mm-hmm.
So inside our body is one big library, and in that library there are books, no? So yung books na yon, siya yung parang tinatawag nating chromosomes, kasi again we're dealing with genetics. So yung chromosomes, yun yung libro sa ating katawan, no? Ang one half of the chromosome nakukuha natin sa ating father, and one half of our chromosome nakukuha natin from our mother, no? So ngayon, sa books na ito, syempre, meron tayong mga words, no? So next photo, please. So itong words na ito, these are like the genes, no? Kasi when you say ocular genetics, it deals with parang genetic eye condition. So genes yung involved sa katawan natin. So yung genes na yun sa katawan, parang siya yung words na kailangan merong meaning. So itong mga genes na ito yung gumagawa ng different parts of our body. Like for example, the eye, there are different parts of the eye. Merong harap at merong gitna at merong likod na part ng eye, no? So yung mga genes na yan, depende dun sa part ng eye, iba't ibang klaseng genes yung gumagawa ng iba't ibang part ng ating mata. So pagka may problema ka sa gene na iyon, then magkakaroon ka ng problema dun sa part ng mata mo na iyon, no? Kaya nga sa ocular genetics, it deals with problems from the front part of the eye to the back part of the eye, no? So again, yung chromosomes, parang siya yung libro. Sa loob ng chromosomes na yon are genes. Those are the words sa loob ng ating libro. Okay, next photo please. And sa loob naman ng words na yon are like letters, no? So sa isang word, merong letters, di ba? So kailangan tama yung spelling ng letters mo for you to be able to be like to have normal eyesight, for example, to have normal eyes, dapat tama yung mga letters doon sa words mo. Dapat yung mga letters na yon, which are your DNA, dapat tama yung spelling. For example, ang pangalan ng isang tao is Pedro. No? So, ang spelling niya is P-E-D-R-E-O. Pero, pag pinalitan mo yung isang letter, ginawa mong letter A yung dulo, ginawa mong Pedra, iba na yung dating ng word na yon. So, may mali na. May mali na doon sa gene, hindi na normal. So, yung gagawin ng gene dun sa mata, hindi magiging normal yung part ng matang yon. So, basically, yung ocular genetics deals with our DNA, deals with the genes in our body. So, ito yung mga tinitingnan natin sa genetics. Kasi itong mga ito, since part siya ng ating DNA, pwede nating maipasa sa ating family members, no, or sa ating mga anak, or to the next generation. That's why sometimes it runs in the family.
Okay. So, parang, Doc, the way that I'm imagining it, kasi if you're saying na yung DNA is like letters, to make one body function, you have to have all these letters. Parang yun yung building blocks mo.
Dapat correct spelling. Kasi sa libro, kung mali yung spelling mo, hindi mo maiintindihan yung word. Kung mali yung word mo, yung buong paragraph won't be understandable. It's the same thing with the whole body or even the eye, no? Kasi dapat correct lahat ng letters mo. No? Kung mali yung letters mo, ibig sabihin nun, may mali sa gene mo, merong mali na mangyayari dun sa part ng mata mo yun. So that's where the problem of the eye gets in. Ano? So that's when we have problems of the eye.
Okay. So yun, parang that's interesting. So that means na meron talagang kinalaman, yung combination ng genes that come from each parent to determine kung ano yung magiging gene expression sa inyong anak.
Yes.
Doc, kasi binanggit niyo na marami namang eye conditions na pwedeng nag-run in your family, like yung glaucoma that can run in your family. Pero hindi naman sila all the same. Like in that case, it just means na posibleng tumataas lang yung pressure sa mata mo. But in this case, through ocular genetics, ano ba yung nakikita natin dito? So let's say, yun, sasabihin ko sa family ko, merong history of glaucoma. What would that mean for you?
Okay. Sa ocular genetics kasi when you say glaucoma, it's very broad. Actually, ang kasama lang basically sa ocular genetics sa ating subspecialty ay yung mga glaucoma na nagsisimula sa mga bata. Kasi meron ganun di ba? Karamihan may glaucoma na pangmatanda. Pero sa mga bata, meron tinatawag na congenital glaucoma. Actually, isa to sa mga sakit sa mata kasama sa genetic eye diseases na pwede kong i-discuss maya-maya ng konti. We will touch on congenital glaucoma o yung mga glaucoma na nagsisimula sa bata. So iba ito kumpara dun sa glaucoma na nagsisimula pagka matanda ka na. No? So that's why medyo ibang part yun. That's why it's a different set yung ocular genetics. So it deals with, so maya-maya actually ang mga i-discuss natin, mga example ng conditions is retinitis pigmentosa, na problema yan sa retina, at isa rin sa ating i-discuss yung tinatawag na aniridia, mamaya anan ko yung kung ano yun. Kasama rin dito yung isa sa syndromes. Syndrome meaning problema sa buong katawan. So we will be able to discuss this also later.
Okay. So in this case, Doc, the reason why mahalaga at least sa isang pamilya na malaman kung may kinalaman sa ocular genetics yung sakit sa mata is hindi lang sa para malaman mo na yun paling sakit mo sa mata. It's also because iisipin mo, sige, kung meron ako nito, ibig sabihin ba rin magkakaroon ng ganitong sakit din ang magiging anak ko? At ano ba dapat yung gawin natin kapag meron palang ganong condition in our family? So at least, handa ka, kunyari magkakaanak ka, alam mo na, sige, kung sakaling magkaroon siya ng sakit na ito yung pwede natin gawin or ito ang dapat natin gawin.
Oo,
So,
kasi isa
merong,
yun,
kumbaga, playbook ang parents about
Oo.
what to do.
So isa yun sa tulong kasi ng ocular genetics. So naiintindihan nung pasyente kung ano yung condition niya and naiintindihan niya kung ano yung risk na matransfer niya sa next generation. Kasi depende yun sa gene na problema sa mata mo eh. Kung ito yung gene, diba, letter G, letter A ang problema mo, pag ito yung problema mo, there's let's say a 50% chance na mapapasa mo to sa next generation. Pero pag ang problema mo is yung isang klaseng gene, kunwari gene letter B, then there's a 25% chance na pwede mong ipasa to sa next family sa mga anak mo. So, lalo na yung mga taong may plano magkaanak, no? Ano ba yung chance na maipapasa nila ito sa next generation?
Okay. And then, Doc, binanggit po kasi kanina yung retinitis pigmentosa. So, ano ba to? Kasi it sounds very complicated.
So, yung retinitis pigmentosa, isa siyang kondisyon sa retina. Yung retina, nandun siya sa loob na part ng ating eye. No? So, meron tayong picture dito. As you can see, yung sa taas na part ng picture, that's the normal retina. So, ang pinapakita lang natin dito sa pictures na ito, ay yung loob ng ating mata. No? Nandiyan yung ating ugat. Yung retina, yan yung orange na part. So, para makakita tayo ng mahusay, we need to be able to have perfect or normal functioning retina. Samantala, a person who has retinitis pigmentosa, yung nakikita natin yung picture sa baba. No? So, nakikita mo yung difference. Merong mga patches ng itim. No? So, sobrang iba yung retinitis pigmentosa na mata compared to a normal eye. No? So dito nagkakaroon, usually pag retinitis pigmentosa, ang very common problem is night vision problems or we cannot see at night. No? Sa umaga, we're fine, pero sa gabi, talagang nahihirapan, hindi makanood ng sine, they cannot see stars at night. No? So these are the common questions we ask patients. No? And also, a problem with retinitis pigmentosa is the side vision. Kasi ang unang nawawala is yung side part ng retina. So ang nangyayari, pwedeng yung gitna, malinaw, pero the side vision, unti-unting nawawala. No? Also, when we say retinitis pigmentosa, akala natin, ay isang klaseng sakit lang ito ng retina. Actually, hindi. So, doon pumapasok ang ocular genetics, no? Because retinitis pigmentosa, when you say retinitis pigmentosa, there are hundreds of different types or kinds of retinitis pigmentosa. Hindi lang siya iisa. Iba-iba yung itsura. This is just one example of retinitis pigmentosa. Yung nakita natin sa picture na ito. Pero pwedeng iba-iba yung itsura niya doon sa loob ng ating eye, no? So, ang aim natin sa ocular genetics is basically, again, we are talking about genetics here, no? So, kanina I was able to explain about genes, which are like the words in our body that need to be normal yung spelling. So pag mali yung spelling sa gene na yon, mali yung dating ng retina mo. So sa retinitis pigmentosa, there are hundreds of different types of genes that may cause retinitis pigmentosa. So pag may problema ka sa gene letter A, for example, iba yung itsura niya pag ang problema mo is gene letter B. Pareho siyang retinitis pigmentosa, pero magkaiba yung halimbawa, yung paglabo ng paningin, ano? Yung iba mas aggressive compared to other types of retinitis pigmentosa. Yung ibang klaseng retinitis pigmentosa, nagsa-start bata pa lang. Yung iba naman nagsa-start matanda na. No? Okay. Ang iba namang retinitis pigmentosa, there's a 50% chance of transmitting it to your kids. Yung iba naman is just very rare, no? Very low yung possibility of transmitting it to your kids. So, with ocular genetics kasi, ang tulong natin dito sa atin is, yun nga, pag alam, we want to know the gene, kung ano yung problemang gene. So how do we do this? No? We do it by genetic testing. No? So that's part of the service that ocular genetics can give you is to be able to get the genetic diagnosis. So hindi na ito yung parang, sige, syempre part na rin dito, examine mo yung pasyente, kailangan makita yung mata, para makita mo rin kung ano yung gene na hahanapin mo kasi ayun yung ipapa-genetic test mo.
Okay. Sige. So, Doc, ganun pala yun. So, when it comes to retinitis pigmentosa ba in particular, kapag meron ako ng condition na to, is there treatment for it?
Okay. So, when you say retinitis pigmentosa, di ba, there are hundreds of different genes that cause it. Right now, marami na nga yung genes ang pinag-aaralan about retinitis pigmentosa. Kasi itong ocular genetics, bago lang to eh. Several years back, wala pang ganitong klaseng development. No? So, kumbaga, pag yung mga pasyenteng may retinitis pigmentosa, pag pupunta sa ophthalmologist, okay, anong gagawin natin? Okay, follow up lang, and then wala na, period. No? So, hindi nila alam kung anong gagawin. Saan ba nanggaling yung sakit ko? Ano ba yung mangyayari sa family ko? kasi pati yung lola ko meron ganito, yung anak ko magkakaroon pa nito. So in terms of yung natutulong sa atin kasi P2 genetic testing is number one, we know the prognosis. Prognosis meaning, ano ba yung magiging sight ko or paningin ko in the next few years? Mabubulag pa ako kaagad? Or matagal pa bang malinaw ang mata ko? Or matanda na pa ako before my vision will deteriorate? Because again, it depends on the gene. Secondly, we will know the likelihood of you transmitting the condition to your family members or to your kids, no? And pangatlo, syempre ang goal natin eventually is really treatment of this condition, no? Right now, there is already an US FDA approved treatment for a specific type of retinitis pigmentosa. So, ang tawag dito sa treatment na ito, ang tawag sa gamot na ito is Luxturna. So, itong Luxturna na ito, it's offered for patients who have a specific gene na may problema na sa retinitis pigmentosa. So, again, hindi sa lahat ng genes pa ito available. It is just in one particular gene, no? So, ang ginagawa sa treatment na ito, so makikita niyo dyan may maliit na bote, no? So, may fluid dyan sa loob that contain the normal gene, no? So, imagine, kasi nga, pag meron tayong retinitis pigmentosa, merong defective gene sa ating mata. So, ang ginagawa nitong Luxturna, meron siyang laman na normal na gene. So, ang ginagawa, ini-inject ito sa loob ng mata ng ating retina para maging functional ulit or gumana ulit yung ating mata. No? Sige, next photo please. Okay, next photo. Yeah. So, itong Luxturna na ito, they were able to do clinical trials kasi lahat nga sa genetics sa ngayon, di ba? Lahat naman kasi ng gamot nag-undergo yan ng pag-aaral or clinical trial. So, itong batang ito, his name is Cody, isa siya sa mga first kids who underwent treatment of Luxturna. No? Ang nangyari dito, so this was actually, can you click on the previous photo please? Kasi meron tayong photo na pwede natin ipakita na. Nandiyan ba yung photo na yon? Before that. So itong si Cody, so pinanganak siya na blurred na yung vision niya eh. He cannot see very well, hindi siya before the injection, he couldn't navigate, hindi siya makalakad independently, hindi siya makabasa without mga reading aids or big computer screens, no? So ang hirap siya, no? So bata pa lang and yet he has problems with his vision, no? So next photo please. And then, 3 months after the injection of Luxturna, he was made to go through a maze. No? So, kasi may mga test yan no? So, doon nung ginamit na yung matang hindi in-injection, na nahirapan siya. Yung maze, di ba, para kang naglalaro ng maze, no? Pwede dinadaanan kang mga paikot-ikot na parang pathway. So, nahirapan siya doon ginamit niya yung matang hindi na injection. But when he used yung mata that was injected with Luxturna, he was able to navigate through the maze quickly, no? Okay, next slide please, or next photo. And then after several months, no, what was noticed is nakakapag-ride na siya ng bike, he was able to already do board games, no, nakakaano na siya ng small tasks, no. So medyo malaki yung difference before and after the treatment. So this is one of the examples of gene therapy with retinitis pigmentosa. But again, we have to be aware that it's not available for all types of retinitis pigmentosa yet. But there's clinical trials ongoing ngayon sa iba't ibang mga genes na affected sa retinitis pigmentosa. But bottom line is, you need to know kung anong gene yung problema mo bago ka maka-avail of these treatment options. No?
Okay, so parang ang interesting niya kasi, Doc, na parang dramatic din yung naging effect for that particular child. Kasi yun nga, sinabi nyo na dati, kapag nasabihan ka na ganito ang condition sa mata mo, parang wala ka nang magagawa. Right? But depende sa pagbago or pag-develop at innovate when it comes to ocular genetics. Posible yung mga dating sakit na wala ka nang magagawa, meron ka na palang plan of action. Meaning, kapag nalaman ni parent na ito palang particular kind of retinitis pigmentosa ang na-experience ng anak niya, meron tayong options. So at least magkaiba na. Meron, kumbaga, nagsasara na yung pathway ng mga pasyente na may ganitong condition. Meron ng possible way to deal with it that's different.
Yes.
And then, Doc, kung wala pang gene therapy para sa isang particular gene, ano naman ang pwedeng maitulong na isang ocular geneticists?
So, halimbawa, wala pang treatment. Kung sa kataon, yung gene ko, wala pang, kasi nga, this is only for a particular gene of retinitis pigmentosa, no? So, again, if you know yung diagnosis mo na genetic, alam mo yung likelihood ng paglabo ng paningin mo in the future. So, you can prepare. And also, if you plan to have kids, you would know. Also, in support groups, kasi sa ngayon all over the world, may mga support groups like for retinitis pigmentosa. Tapos usually, mga taong pare-pareho yung diagnosis ng gene or pare-pareho yung gene, yun, nasa pag-uusapan nila. Kasi again, there's power in information. Kahit sabihin natin na right now, wala pang treatment, but I bet na a lot of patients with this condition, even if there's no treatment right now, they would rather know their diagnosis than just be left hanging na hindi nila naiintindihan kung ano yung sakit ko. Magbubulag ba ako ngayon? Magbubulag ba ako next year? Magbubulag ba ako in 10 years, in 50 years? So, there's power in information. So, that's one of the advantages of knowing your genetic diagnosis.
So, kahit paano kasi with this particular condition, mas mabuti na yung merong kang may expect. Hindi yung gising ka bukas, wala ka ng alam. Like, you will just leave it to fate. Which I think happens to a lot of different patients naman. Parang, kadalasan po yata, lalo sa mga probinsya, kapag merong taong nabulag sa isang pamilya, minsan yung takot mo, ay, parang minalas lang. Or baka merong sumpa dun sa pamilya na yon. When in fact, hindi. It just so happens na iba ang genes nila, iba ang pag-express when it comes to their vision. So, ang mabuti kasi dito, Doc, meron ng sagot yung mga pamilyang yon. Hindi nila sabihin, ay, hindi po ito sumpa. In fact, it is a condition, na taon lang na wala pa siyang treatment, pero inaaral siya para one day, meron tayong magagawa about it.
Para handa ka na once the treatment is available.
Ito naman, Doc, kanina binanggit niyo yung aniridia. Ano naman po ba ito at saka how does it affect your vision?
Yes. So, aniridia, isa din siyang genetic eye condition, no? Sige, can you show the photo? So, sa aniridia, ang problema doon is yung buong mata actually affected sa aniridia. Makikita natin, so there's two photos here. The top photo is the normal eye, no? So, we, as Filipinos, of course, we have brown or black eyes, no? But as you can see in the photo below, that's a photo of a patient with aniridia. So, nakikita natin, yung brown part, yung mata, that's the iris. No? So, para siyang kulang dun sa kabilang side.
Para siyang nilamon ng itim.
Parang nilamon ng itim, parang wala. Wala yung isang side. No? So, iris, kaya siya aniridia kasi parang walang iris switch. So, it's called aniridia.
Okay, aniridia. Okay.
It's a misnomer. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang naman kasi iris o yung harap ng mata yung affected. So, when you say aniridia, affected, pwedeng maapektuhan yung the whole eye. Pwedeng maapektuhan yung nerve sa mata, pwedeng maapektuhan yung lens. So, pwede ka magkaroon ng katarata, no? Pwede ka magkaroon ng maliit na mata, pwedeng maapektuhan yung nerve mo. So, yung buong mata is affected because of a certain gene that's a problem in aniridia.
Okay. Yung ganito, kasi Doc, I'm sure kapag nakita ito sa isang pasyente or a regular person, you notice this condition. Mukha ba siyang, is it something to do with tumors, mga ganong bagay?
One more thing, with aniridia pala nakikita niyo usually, nag-shake yung mata.
Yes.
Parang nag-shake, yung mata. So, this is very common in people who have aniridia. So, again, it's part of the condition kasi nga, hindi nag-develop ng gusto yung vision nila, kaya nag-shake yung mata. No? Ngayon, so why do we want to know the genetic basis of aniridia? So, ba't natin gustong malaman kung if it's really aniridia or not. No? Kasi may mga tao na ganito yung itsura ng mata, pero hindi siya totoong aniridia. No? So, basically with aniridia, may specific gene na involved dito sa aniridia. So, itong gene na ito na problema sa aniridia, pwede ka rin kasi magkaroon ng problem sa ibang part ng katawan. No? So, pwede siya maging part ng isang syndrome. Ang ibig sabihin ng syndrome, hindi lang isang body part ang affected, hindi lang matang affected. Pwedeng ma-affect ang ating kidneys, pwedeng ma-affect yung ating mga uterus or yung sa ating reproductive system. So in other words, hindi lang mata ang affected. Yung buong katawan, other parts of the body may be affected. Ngayon, gusto nating malaman yung genetic basis nito because some forms of aniridia ay may kinalaman sa tumor sa kidney. No?
Ah,
Ang
okay.
tawag doon Wilms tumor. So, ang gusto natin is to make sure pag yung bata pinanganak and then nakita natin na ganito yung kanyang mata, gusto natin malaman kung ano ba yung likelihood na magkakaroon siya ng tumor sa kanyang kidney. No? So, we want to be able to get a genetic diagnosis through genetic testing para malaman natin yung risk ng bata. No? So,
Okay.
that's one of the importance of knowing the genetic diagnosis in aniridia.
Mm. So siguro, Doc, when it comes to this particular condition, itong aniridia, it's not just about knowing na, okay, yan ang tawag sa sakit na yan sa mata. It's also about checking, sige, kung ito yung sakit ko sa mata, ano pa yung bahagi ng katawan na kailangan natin
Yes.
bantayan?
So that's one of the importance of one of the advantages of knowing the genetic diagnosis is baka may iba pang problema sa katawan that yung gene na yon hindi lang pala matay na affect pati pala the other parts of the body affected din ano. So that's one of the advantages. Also kasi since ophthalmology tayo no, so ang aniridia kasi again, pwede ka magkaroon ng grado sa mata, no? Kasi maliit usually ang mata
Okay.
nila. Pwede ka, kung bagagin, as ophthalmologist, of course, kahit na wala tayong genetic diagnosis, we'd also want to maximize the vision of people who have aniridia. Kasi nga, pwede magka-problema rin yung ugat, pwede magka-problema yung other parts of the eye, no? So, in a way, magandang na monitor din yung mata to make sure na hindi lalong lumalabo. Kasi again, it can also cause cataracts.
Okay.
So lalo na sa mga bata, we need to be able to take out the cataract as early as possible para hindi magkaroon ng lazy eye yung bata.
So Doc, ibig sabihin nito na bagamat ganyan yung itsura ng mata, pwede pa rin nakakita siya, pwede siyang malinaw, or pwedeng yun nga, nagde-develop siya ng ibang sakit ng mas maaga. So, mas mabuti na kapag nakita ito ng isang parent, idalhin na lang siya sa doktor para at the very least, bagamat may ganitong condition, malinaw pa rin ang nakakita niya, at least nakaka-function siya for daily activities.
Yes. We want to maximize the vision of kids. No?
Okay,
And
at least for learning and playing,
yes,
somewhat
sometimes
normal.
hindi natin ang salamin din. These people who have aniridia. And also, if we know the genetic diagnosis, again, referral to support groups. No? So may mga support groups tayo na very supportive naman sa mga patients who have genetic eye conditions, which is very good. Kasi kailangan mo ng support eh. Kasi again, these conditions are not really common eh. No? So makita mo na ako lang ba yung may ganitong problema? Ay, meron pa rin palang iba. So sa iba kasi there's strength in numbers.
Yes,
so
you don't want to
if you
feel
know your
alone.
diagnosis, then you can get in touch with these people to give you support.
And then, Doc, kasi binanggit na natin kanina, paano naman kapag yung congenital or juvenile onset glaucoma? Ano naman yung signs nito? What do parents need to look for?
Ayun. So pag ang glaucoma, again, hindi lang yan sa adults. Even kids can have glaucoma. So usually pag ang glaucoma nag-start sa bata, usually it's genetic talaga. Meaning merong gene na responsable. With congenital glaucoma kasi, may iba't ibang genes din yan. Hindi kasing dami ng retinitis pigmentosa, no? Pero meron din pagpipilian ng mga genes, no? So again, it would be good to know the genetic diagnosis because alam mo kung next ang anak mo ba magkakaroon ba ng ganito ring gene ng problema, or do you still plan to have another child? Kasi nga yung risk of having
tumataas siya.
Again, it depends on the gene. Kasi yung iba 50%, yung iba naman hindi naman ganun kataas. So again, it in terms of decision making sa family, it's very important, no? And also yung mga bata kasi pag meron na silang genetic diagnosis, alam mo na kung how often they should follow up, no? How often dapat na natitingnan ng ophthalmologist kasi ito dapat binabantayan talaga. Kasi kung napabayaan to, it really causes blindness. No?
I see. So it has to be treated right away.
It has to be treated right away. It has to be controlled right away. No? So again, it's important to know the transmission to your family members, no, in kids with congenital glaucoma.
Okay. Sige, okay, I understand. Kasi inisip ko siya, Doc, when you were saying na it depends. Hindi porket meron ka nito, agad-agad na matatransfer mo ito sa anak mo. Depende siya sa genes rin ng partner mo. Kung na taon, pagka-match nun, sasakto, mag-express siya into your child. Or baka pareho lang naman, medyo maliit lang yung percentage, even if you have one child or multiple children, malabo siyang maipasa. Pero at the same time, even if mommy mo meron, pero ikaw wala, at least alam mo na siguro whoever your husband or your wife is, you get checked para lang even before magpaplano kung magkaanak. Alam mo na, sige, based sa history niya, based sa history ko, sa medical condition namin, ito pala yung percentage that we might have a child with this particular condition. So I think
yung chromosomes natin, part of that you get from the mom and part of that you get from the dad. No? So, may mga conditions na galing sa both parents.
Yes.
Iba naman conditions galing lang sa mom, iba galing lang sa dad. So, yun din yung mga nakikita natin sa ocular genetics. In other words, hindi lang yung bata or hindi lang yung pasyente, whether kid or adult, yung nakikita natin. No? Sometimes you also do screening sa parents, no? Or testing sa parents. Even other family members, we also do testing to see the pattern in the family.
I see. So at least you have a better idea kung gaano siya kalawak within one particular family.
Yes.
Kung natataon lang ba siya parang direct within your branch lang, or kung makalat ba siya to affect also cousins or uncles, yung mga ganun-ganon. Interesting pala siya doon kung ganon. And then siguro for the people that are watching us today, don't be afraid of asking questions. We will definitely get them. And then Doc, kanina sinabi mo, it's important for us to also understand na mayroong mga syndrome na hindi lang mata ang affected, pero mayroong yung buong body, pwedeng merong effect of that particular condition. So, ano tong Marfan syndrome, Doc? Ano naman yung signs niya?
So, Marfan syndrome, sige po to, please. Okay. So, itong nakita niyo yung picture, can you see the parang may moon sa taas? Di ba merong bilog sa gitna? That's the pupil. Yung pupil yun yung window ng ating mata. And then sa pupil, may nakikita tayong parang crystal na nakaangat. Nakikita niyo ba yun? Clear naman, Audrey. So, yan yung ating lens sa mata. So, in this picture, yung lens mo nakaangat. Dislocated yung lens mo. So, hindi ka makakita properly kasi you need the lens to be in the middle part of the eye for us to be able to see clearly. Pag yung lens ng mata mo ay nakaangat, nakababa, nasa right o nasa left, dislocated siya, hindi talaga makakakita ng gusto yung tao. No? So that is one of the findings that we see in people who have Marfan syndrome. No? Next, please. Next photo. Ngayon, since Marfan is a syndrome, kaya nga tinawag na Marfan syndrome, hindi lang yung lens ng mata yung affected, buong katawan is also, or other parts of the body may also be affected. So nakita niyo in this picture, masyadong matangkad yung tao, no? Parang tall and very thin with very long arms, no? With very long fingers, very long toes, no? So isa ito sa mga finding. Tapos parang tabingi yung kanyang likod, kita mo? Parang siyang scoliosis,
yes.
No? So that's part of it, problema sa ating bones sa katawan. At itong mga pasyente ito, nagkakaroon din sila ng problem sa heart. Very important na ma-monitor ang pasyente with Marfan syndrome kasi nga pwedeng anytime magkaroon ng aneurysm dun sa blood vessel sa heart. No? So, minsan kasi may mga pasyente ako, magpapatingin sila, tapos nakita ko, yung finding natin, bakit yung lente mo dislocated or wala sa gitna. Magsususpect na tayo, baka may syndrome tong taong to. Tapos doon niya lang malalaman for the first time, meron pala akong ganitong syndrome. Pero na-check lang natin yung mata, ha? So, again, ang advantage of knowing, kasi ang Marfan syndrome may isang gene ang problema eh. So, itong gene naman na ito, hindi lang mata yung affected. Kung hindi, yung other parts of the body is also affected. No? So, pag alam mo yung gene mo na, ito pala yung affected na gene ko, so pwede para ako magkaroon ng aneurysm sa aking blood vessel sa puso na pwedeng mag-cause ng problem. So, may i-refer natin to mga pasyenteng to the proper specialist. Like for example, a cardiologist, no? And then for the bone problem, for the kasi tabingi yung kanyang spine, no? We can refer to orthopedic specialists, no? So again, if you know the genetic condition of the patient, if you know the genetic diagnosis or genetic testing, malalaman mo kung mata lang ba ang problem or may iba pang body part na may problema kung saan kailangan nilang magpatingin sa ibang specialists, no? Na hindi lang sa mata. No? So it will also help the patient not just with their sight, but also with the other body parts as well, no? In treating the other body problems, no? So yun sa Marfan syndrome. So hindi lang to Marfan, ha? Again, sa ocular genetics, konti lang itong mga madidiscuss natin today due to time constraints. But again, there are hundreds of different types of eye conditions na syndromes, no? Na very common syndromes na nakita natin. Na actually, ang retinitis pigmentosa, pwede din may syndrome yan. Pwedeng part ng syndrome din. Yung ibang retinitis pigmentosa, may hearing problem. No? Yung iba naman, retinitis pigmentosa, may problem sa kanilang hormones. Kaya yung iba sobrang laki ng katawan nila. No? Iba naman extra fingers and extra toes. So again, it may also be part of a syndrome. So again, it would be good to have a genetic diagnosis through genetic testing for these patients.
Okay, so with that talk, para it's really so important to get checkups regularly, especially for children. Kasi every little thing that you find. Possible kasi at saka it's very common na parang you set it aside. For as long as hindi nagko-complain yung bata, you don't, for parents, hindi mo lang iisipin that it's something to really be concerned about. Yung hindi lang siguro natin na-realize is that for most kids, kung yun ang kinagis na nila, as far as they're concerned, normal naman ang
Parang
vision.
normal.
Oo. So it's up to also us to make it a regular habit to get checked. Para at least, these small things na napapansin nyo sa anak nyo, they become clues. And your doctor naman, ang trabaho niya is to help you put the picture together. Na given pala this set of symptoms or these signs, ito yung pwede natin gawin. Ito yung next step, ito yung plan of action that we can do.
Yes.
Okay. And then, Doc, ano ba yung difference ng genetic consultation from yung ginagawa nating normal na comprehensive eye exam?
Okay. So in a genetic consultation, part of it is a comprehensive eye examination. Comprehensive eye exam, syempre, pinapabasa mo, ginagraduan mo kung kailangan ng eyeglasses or hindi. But at the same time, you also check the front and the back part of the eye, which is again part of a comprehensive eye examination. Minsan nag-request din tayo ng mga tests, no? Lalo na kung ang problema mo is sa retina, may mga tests to take pictures of the retina, no? Para maintindihan natin yung kondisyon, no? Plus, aside from that, genetic counseling is very, very important. This one I need to highlight. This is ocular genetics. So, hindi tayo magpapa-genetic testing basta-basta ng mga pasyente without providing proper counseling to patients. No? Kasi kailangan maintindihan talaga ng pasyente kung ano yung kondisyon niya, kung ano yung, again, yung mga issues or ethical issues about genetic testing, then the patient needs to understand. So, medyo matagal yung usapan sa clinic. No? Hindi siya tipong titignan mo lang, bawa, kulite or style. Okay, ito, gamot mo, uwi na. Ito hindi eh. Medyo matagal tong, matagal kasi you need to make the parents know. Sometimes nga sa clinic, yung parents, titignan ko rin eh. Halimbawa, nakita ko yung bata, ito yung problema niya. Teka, baka si mami may ganito rin. So pag nakita ko, yung mami, sabihin nila, oo nga, doktora eh. Saka sila mag-volunteer ng information na meron din pala silang problema sa mata. So, sometimes most of the time actually, I look at the other family members also para makita ko rin yung pattern. Kasi sa ocular genetics, kailangan tayo kumuha ng family tree. So, maganda sana pag magpapatingin sa ocular genetics, magtanong-tanong na kayo sa kamag-anak ninyo kung meron ba kayong problema na pareho ng problema ninyo or pareho ng problema ng anak ninyo kasi it's very helpful para malaman natin, para ma-target natin kung ano talaga yung sakit at kung anong gene yung hahanapin natin para mas madali yung ating pag-diagnose sa inyong kondisyon. No? So, hindi lang yung pasyente, buong pamilya actually, tinitignan ko talaga pagdating sa ocular genetics. Yes.
So, siguro, Doc, when it comes to ocular genetics, it is literally a family affair. It's not just you, it's everyone else that you grow up with and that you know live with you especially. Okay, that's interesting, Doc. Siguro, I actually see quite a number of questions from our viewers. So the first one from Maricel, what vitamins or medicines to take to delay the progression of RP, of retinitis pigmentosa?
Okay, so for retinitis pigmentosa, again, it depends on the gene. Ako kasi personally, as an ocular geneticist, I don't usually give kaagad vitamins for patients with retinitis pigmentosa. Why? Because there's a certain type of retinitis pigmentosa na nagkakaroon ng problem if you take vitamins.
Okay.
So again, it depends on the gene. No? So I would always advise na instead of taking all these vitamins, mga supplements, etc., just to eat fatty fish, deep sea fatty fish, 2 servings, at least two servings per week. No? Also, natural pa siya. Also, to avoid smoking and to avoid pati yung passive smoke, pati yung mga tao nagsusmoke sa paligid mo, maganda maiwasan itong mga to. No? So basically yun eh. Yun, hindi gusto ko munang malaman kung ano yung genetic diagnosis before I start prescribing medications for them.
So the idea being, wag kang mag-self-medicate just because you've read it somewhere, not necessarily applicable sa condition.
Kasi kung mga vitamins na ito, lalo-lalo na yung sobrang high doses of vitamin A, it also has some side effects in the liver and other parts of the body. So kung sakaling mag-iinom ka ng high doses ito, you will still need to be monitored. You need to have to take regular laboratory tests for this. So it has to be monitored by your doctor.
Okay. And then ito naman, Doc, the next question is from, here. Doctora, does stem cell cure retinitis pigmentosa? What is the latest update on gene therapy?
yung stem cell, actually ginagawa ito. There are clinical trials about stem cell treatment for a specific type of retinitis pigmentosa. Yung ibang results kasi kumbaga, ngayon wala pa talagang definite result eh. Sometimes in patients it's good, in other patients naman hindi rin siya ganun ka-effective. No? So wala pa rin kasing FDA-approved na stem cell treatment na nagsasabi na ito talaga it will work. No? Again, it also depends on the gene. No? Kasi pag stem cell, it's more of generic. Eh. Para ka nagbigay ng something generic para dun sa mata. Pero unlike gene therapy, mas specific siya for the gene. So pag binigay mo yung therapy na specific for a specific gene, mas maganda yung results niya. No? In terms of latest update, marami ngayong updates on gene therapy. No? Hindi lang retinitis. Marami kasi different types of retinitis pigmentosa. So merong for Stargardt disease, no? Which also a part of problem in the retina. Tapos merong for choroideremia, meron din for liver congenital, hereditary optic neuropathy. Meron itong mga gene therapy din ito na ginagawa. Meron din tinatawag na CRISPR technology. No? Actually, marami to eh. Yung gene therapy, basically, ini-injectan mo yung mata ng normal na gene kasi you have an abnormal gene. So, you inject the normal gene. No? Yung CRISPR naman na technology, para kang ang nangyayari, ini-injectan din yung mata ng something that will cut dun sa segment na dun sa iyong chromosome or dun sa DNA mo. Ikakat nila yung sira na segment, tapos papalitan ng bago. So,
parang tinatapalan mo.
All of these are actually ongoing clinical trials. So again, with genetics, it's very fast. Advances is very, it's happening right now. Unlike several years back, this wasn't available. So I always tell patients, maybe right now there's no treatment yet, but in the future, and maybe in your lifetime, hopefully, magkaroon din tayo ng treatment. But there's definitely something to look forward to.
Okay, so at least right now, it's more a matter of siguro regularly getting checked, seeing what's available currently, and then preparing like how would you prepare yourself just in case a new type of treatment would be available to you. So siguro hindi lang basta ay wala pa namang treatment, wala tayong magagawa. It's more of how do I keep myself healthy? Kasi kung
if you
sakali,
know your diagnosis din at na genetic, kung may treatment na, ikaw na yung una.
yes,
sabihin, alam mo na eh, hindi ka na maghahanap kasi mag-rush na yan lahat pag bigla umuso na yan eh, no? So, again, slowly but surely naman, things are doing well with genetics.
Okay. And then ito, Doc, actually this is an interesting question kasi someone's asking, applicable ba yung dinidiscuss natin about ocular genetics for an adult experiencing blurring of vision, like specifically for diabetic retinopathy?
Kung applicable ang ocular genetics?
Oo.
Okay. Well, diabetic retinopathy kasi, actually it's not really under the subspecialty of ocular genetics, but it's treated by retina specialists, no? Diabetes kasi, it's a complex condition. Ibig sabihin, pwede siyang genetic, pero maraming factors ang nakaka-affect ng tao para magkaroon ng diabetes. It can also be a lifestyle condition, no? Hindi lang genes, kumbaga, hindi lang iisang gene ang problema sa diabetes. Pwedeng pinagsama-samang genes na combination, kaya ka nagkaroon ng problema ng diabetes. Or again, pwede rin sa diet mo, pwedeng lack of exercise. No? So all of these things, maraming iba't ibang factors that cause it. No? So with ocular genetics kasi, we have specific genes or specific problems in the DNA mismo. That's causing them. So kumbaga, mas predictable na pagka nahanap mo na ito yung gene na problem, ito yung sakit mo. So that's the difference between ocular genetics and more common conditions like diabetes, which is, again, caused by a lot of other factors, not just the genes.
Okay. That's interesting kasi, Doc, when you were saying that we're talking about genes, it's like, it tells you what the story of your body is, right?
Kasi I get it. Kasi when you say diabetes, sabihin, kasi yung parents ko may diabetes din eh.
Yes.
So it's something genetic. Tama naman yun. But again, yung genetic, hindi siya, it's complex. Hindi siya isang gene, ito yung problem. Hindi siya ganun eh. Maraming causes ito.
May environmental, may lifestyle.
Factors, again, it's very, so it's hard to pinpoint in just one gene. We cannot do genetic testing for diabetes, no? For the eye, no? Specifically.
On the upside, the good thing naman when it comes to having a condition like diabetic retinopathy treated is that available in treatment today.
It's available.
So,
and it's preventable.
Yes.
It's preventable. Kasi with genetic eye conditions, it's something that you really, it's in the genes. So kahit anong gawin mo, mangyayari siya. So again, unlike diabetes, if you just do your proper diet or your medication, it can be controlled.
Okay, so ayun, there's it can be somewhat related, but it's not specifically under this
Yeah.
subspecialty. And ito, Doc, this is one interesting question. How about BPES? Parang wala po ako nakikita na pag-aaral dito sa atin regarding sa syndrome na to.
BPES, marami kasing actually BPS, it's not hindi yung abbreviation niya. Can you make it complete? Kasi marami kasing syndromes din na iba-iba eh. Parang pwedeng yung whole the whole kung ano yung BPES.
Okay. I think I did a quick search though. Blepharophimosis, ptosis, epicanthus inversus syndrome.
Okay. Alright, sige. Kasi it's not a medical term, BPES. Wala po akong nagpag-aral. Okay, so yes, it can also be a genetic condition, no? Usually kasi itong mga conditions na to, ang problem is not a specific gene, but maybe a part. Again, we're talking about, di ba kanina, ang sinabi natin ay chromosomes, which is the books, and then we have the genes, which is the words, no? So BPES, kasi ang pwedeng problema doon, pwedeng yung chromosome, yung libro, tapos yung libro, tinaplasan mo ng page.
Yes,
so kulang
yes.
yung page ng libro. So parang ganyan. So kulang siya ng
okay.
part na yon ng chromosome that may have caused this condition, no? So that can still be addressed in ocular genetics, no? Kasi these people definitely have eye conditions, pero hindi lang mata eh. Pwedeng other body parts are also affected, no? So usually for patients kasi who have syndromes, I usually work also with pediatric geneticists and medical geneticists for adult patients. Kasi again, hindi lang mata yung problema. No, other body parts are also need to be problems with the other body parts also need to be addressed.
So siguro yung concern of this particular patient is that if there's not a lot of information out there, who do they turn to? So at least with you, Doc, that's part of finding the clues so that you can put together the story and the plan for that particular patient.
Kasi that patient needs to be checked from head to toe.
Okay. So at least ngayon, kung nakapagpa-check na sila, possibly they have a diagnosis. If they come to you, you have a little bit more information. And then you can recommend to them, sige, baka itong specialista hindi nyo pa nakakausap. It may be affecting another part of your body already. Okay. And then ito, Doc, kasi kanina binanggit nyo yung nystagmus, yung pag-shake ng mata, ay posibleng kasama ng aniridia. So ang tanong ng pasyente is, iba ba ang aniridia sa nystagmus or do they always come together?
Okay. Pag sinabi kasi natin nystagmus, it's a sign. Ibig sabihin, maraming conditions ang merong nystagmus. Kumbaga, isa siyang sign na nakikita natin sa pasyente. Nag-shake yung eye. That's nystagmus. That's already the medical term for a shaky eye is nystagmus. So, hindi lang aniridia ang nag-cause ng nystagmus. So, marami ring ibang kondisyon. No? Iba naman, yung mga tao may albinism. Yung mga tao mapuputi, no? Maputi yung buhok, maputi, brown, parang blonde, no?
Yes.
Actually, it's also a genetic condition. Yes. Albinism, no? It's also, we also
yung Doc, yung sinasabi nating parang anak araw?
Oo. So, meron din silang shaky eyes, no? So, hindi lang aniridia, no? Maraming ibang conditions that may cause nystagmus.
Okay. So, yan, at least they know na magkaiba sila. One, aniridia siguro hindi lahat ng may nystagmus, aniridia agad yung sakit nila.
Oo. Saka hindi lahat ng may shaky eyes, automatic na genetic.
It could be something else.
Oo. May mga bata kasi pinanganak na nagkaroon ng problema yung mata na hindi naman genetic. Halimbawa, yung mga premature na bata. Tapos pinanganak sila, nagkaroon ng problema yung retina nila, hindi to genetic. So pagtanda nila, nag-shake yung mata nila kasi hindi makakita ng mabuti. So that's one form of nangyayari kasi yun sa mga bata na hindi makakita very properly, whether it's genetic or not, the eyes tend to shake.
So parang literally parang nasa-stress yung mata mo.
Nag-shake.
Ito, Doc, actually related to dating next question natin from Rizal Navarra. Doc, ang baby ko po ay preterm. 5 months po siya minomonitor bago declared graduate ng ophthalmologist niya. Meron po bang risk sa eyes niya growing up and what to do?
Preterm. Oo. So, buti naman nakita siya ng ophthalmologist, no? Kasi usually pag preterm ang bata, no? Well, ang bata kasing preterm, ang very common condition na nangyayari sa ating eye or sa retina is what we call retinopathy of prematurity. No? So, yung retinopathy of prematurity, hindi naman siya genetic. in itself, no, kasi pag premature talaga ang bata, nagkakaroon talaga ng problem yung development ng retina that may cause blindness if not detected at a very young age, no. Pero ang question is, bakit siya premature? No? Kasi may mga genetic conditions na ang tendency is mas premature na papanganak yung bata kasi may genetic condition, no? So, um, pwede kasing premature siya kasi lang nagkaroon ng problema si mommy sa panganganak or nagkaroon ng problema yung pagbubuntis. Pwede rin kasing premature dahil may genetic condition yung bata that may have caused the prematurity. So, pwedeng genetic, pwedeng hindi.
Okay,
Pero
so it really
dapat
depends.
mga batang to, dapat talaga na monitor regularly. So it's good that the child, once the baby was seen very early, kasi pag premature, it really causes blindness. But if not
Kapag hindi
detected early.
nababantayan.
Yes.
So siguro, typically for a child, yearly lang naman ang check-up na nire-request ng mga doctors. But siguro with this, depending na lang on how each check-up goes. Sasabihin naman ng doctor sa inyo kung kailangan ba, I'll see you the next 6 months or kailangan ba after a year na. So at least meron kayong idea of how often ba kailangan makita ng doktor ang mata ng iyong anak. And then, Doc, the next question naman from Wilma. Lazy eye, is also a kind of ocular genetics condition? Is it?
Okay.
So, yung question.
So when you say lazy eye kasi, I would assume yung meaning ng lazy eye is yung mga nagbabanlag or yung nagtutuling, no? Yung mga pasok yung mata or yung mga hiwalay ng mata. No? So, meron din tong genetic basis, no? But it's not as clear as compared to some eye conditions talaga na merong specific gene na may problem, no? Kasi yung pagduling or pagbanlag, pwede rin kasing walang kinalaman yan sa genes or pwedeng hindi siya genetic eh. Pwedeng nagduduling or nagbabanlag yung bata due to other factors. For example, mataas yung grado, or for example, mahina lang yung control ng kanilang brain to make the eye straight, no? But it doesn't mean na genetic talaga siya. So again, it may be multifactorial. Saka yung lazy eye kasi marami rin causes yan. Pwedeng duling, pasok yung mata, pwedeng bandag, nakahiwalay yung mata. So it's very, very broad, no? So, and some genetic conditions also result in lazy eye. No? May mga batang may mga syndromes na pag tinignan mo, yung mata nila hindi aligned. Pwedeng duling, pwedeng bandag. So it may be genetic. It may also
be something else.
Be something else, exactly.
Okay, so siguro yung mahalaga dito is that kapag lazy eye nakikita yung condition, don't assume na, grado lang yan. Or, tas salamin lang ibibigay nyo. Posibleng it could be something else, so mas mabuti pa rin, you go to your doctor, you go to your ophthalmologist, pa-check natin, para lang sigurado. Kasi as with any eye conditions, sinasabi ni Doc, mahalaga yung malaman mo na maaga. Kasi kapag alam mo na maaga, mas likely na you will find your way to the right specialist to discuss your condition with you. And if it's simple, na yung lazy eye mo pala is because medyo mataas yung grado, hindi pa siya natitreat, we're able to treat it with glasses, with the correct grade, mababantayan siya ng doctor mo as they grow to see kung nako-correct siya. Kasi yung ayaw natin, mapabayaan siya, and by the time they're an adult, mahirap na siya i-treat. Minsan nagiging permanente yung doc, no? Hindi na siya treatable if it is left alone too long.
Oo, kasi mga bata, iba yan compared to adults. No? As early as possible, they need to be seen kaagad.
Okay.
Although sa genetics, kids ang involved, even adults, di pa kasi nagpupunta, adults na sila eh.
Yes. And then you said, Doc, like for example, retinitis pigmentosa, pwedeng in their 20s na yun lumabas, previously wala naman, pero based on the specific kind, it actually manifests ng medyo matanda na sila.
Yes, it may manifest at an older age.
Okay.
Although most genetics cases kasi bata, pero there are some na matanda na nagmamanifest.
Okay, so again, it's a matter of getting tested para we can help. And ito, Doc, we have a question. What kind of check-up po for my 6-year-old ang kailangan? Never pa po siya nakapagpatingin sa mata. Ngayon po kasi kapag nanonood siya, sinisingkit niya ang mata niya or kailangan malapit siya sa pinapanood or binabasa niya para makita niya ng mabuti.
So, kailangan siyang magraduhan. Baka kasi may grado yung bata. So,
yes, based on those signs, no?
Oo, lumalapit. Baka nearsighted yung bata. So, pagka ganyan sa clinic, kinagraduhan lang naman natin para mabigyan siya. Pero we need to make sure na yun lang yung problem, na it's not something else.
Oo, so yun. Siguro kung wala pang never pa nakakapagpa-check yung bata, now it's time. Let's try to schedule an appointment sa doktora. You can definitely schedule with her. And yung maganda po, lalo na kung first time pupunta ng isang bata, baka may takot factor pa yan eh. Kasi first time, hindi nila alam ano i-expect. So, mas mabuti, parang, bago pa man pumunta sa doktor, pina-prime niya na. Sabi niya, oh, pupunta tayo sa doktor, ang gagawin niya, titingnan yung mata mo, hindi siya masakit. Kasi typically, yun yung fear, ang ayaw natin na ma-experience ng bata is at pagdating niya, mauunahan siya ng kaba or mauunahan siya ng takot. But in fact, it is not naman painful. It's just better na makapag-check na yung bata para alam natin. Para at least, kapag nanonood siya ng TV, malinaw nakikita niya, mas na-enjoy niya ang TV show and at the same time, hindi na stress yung parent. Kasi masyado siyang malapit sa TV. Ang alam natin, typically, ayaw mo masyadong malapit kasi parang nakaka-strain din naman siya. And then, Doc, ito naman, this is another interesting question. Ano po bang nagiging dahilan at napupunit ang retina? Ganyan pong nangyari sa akin, napunit ang retina ko. Oh.
Okay. Ilang taon na ba si ma'am?
Okay.
Adult na siguro malamang na. Oo. Yung pagpunit kasi ng retina, maraming pwedeng reasons yan, no? Pwedeng mas mataas masyado yung grado, that's why manipis yung retina. Yung iba naman, pwedeng may diabetes or may ibang mga conditions, no? But there are also genetic conditions that may cause mga retinal tears or punit sa retina or even retinal detachments, no? Again, it's based on the genes, the genetic eye conditions. Kasi yung mga ibang genetic eye conditions, manipis o mahina yung retina. That's why prone talaga magkaroon ng detachment or ng punit sa retina.
Okay, that's so interesting, Doc. Kasi again, that's another manifestation. Hindi pala natin alam. Baka akala natin napunit lang ng dahil sa aksidente.
Oo, may mga
But in
syndromes
fact,
na
meron
gano'n.
kinalaman.
Yes, may mga syndromes na, bakit nagkaroon na naman siya ng retinal detachment tong taon to? Yun pala, may genetic condition siya. That's why, paulit-ulit, yung iba kasi naoperahan na, pero pabalik-balik pa din, dinetach pa rin ang retina, even after several surgeries. So, again, it may also be genetic.
Okay. And then, Doc, ito naman, siguro for our last question, it's also related to the retina. Meron po bang cure sa damaged retina due to eye stroke? Kapag normal naman ang BP at hindi naman diabetic?
Ang eye stroke, pag eye stroke kasi ibig sabihin na wala ng oxygen or supply yung retina, that's why parang hindi nakahinga yung retina mo, that's why namatay yung part ng retina na yon. So pagka ganyan, depende kasi sa damage, no? Parang ano yan depende kung gaano ka-severe or gaano ka-severe yung na-damage na retina. Ganun din, doon mo rin malalaman kung gaano kabilis yung healing. Kasi iba namang tao nag-heal, yung iba hindi rin naman, no?
Okay.
So, but there are genetic conditions then that may also cause people na magkaroon ng mas mabilis na stroke sa retina compared to other conditions.
And is this something that could happen to someone young? Kasi when you say eye stroke, it sounds like, baka may kinalaman, mataas ang BP. Pero pang adult lang. Pero posible po bang for children din yun?
It may happen also in younger people, lalo na sa mga bata na merong problema sa mga blood vessels, no? That may also be genetic na bata, parang nagkakaroon na ng problema yung retina. So it's possible also in kids. But of course, it's more common in mga seniors or yung mga diabetic, mga hypertensive, no? But it may also be genetic for younger people.
Okay, so yun, that's clear, docs. Again, it's important to get checked just so that we know. Rule out natin kung is that something that is expected at a particular age, given yung condition ng pasyente, or medyo kakaiba siya, posibleng may kinalaman sa genetics. And then, Doc, I think that's our last question. And siguro, just a few last words, what can you advise patients that have genetic eye conditions, whether they're rare or not?
Okay, so sometimes when we have a genetic eye problem, we would think na parang ako lang ba to, no? Or parang walang support, no? But actually, there are a lot of people. When you think about it, no, individually, it's a rare. These conditions are rare. Pero as a whole, maraming taong may condition na katulad ninyo, no? So all over the world, no, maraming ganyan. So kasi kung alam mo kung ano yung diagnosis mo, you can get in touch with people, no, even from other countries in the world, no. So again, kailangan mo talaga ng support. At again, there are these ocular genetics is something that's available to you. It's something that can help you deal with your condition, no. Again, it's not just all about treatment. Of course, yun yung gusto natin, luminaw yung mata. But aside from maximizing your vision, there are other ways that the service can give something to you. Like, for example, it's giving you advice, giving the whole family advice as to how it can be transmitted to your other family members. And again, so these conditions may be rare, but no one should get left behind sa mga ganitong conditions. So everyone deserves support and of course proper counseling and treatment for these conditions. So don't
Okay.
lose hope with people with genetic eye conditions.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you for such an informative session today. There's a lot that we learned about genetics this afternoon. And then, Doc, specifically, if they wanted to get their eyes checked with you, where can they find you?
Okay, I have clinics in Alabang, Rockville, Makati, and Trinoma. And that you can also reach us via teleconsult. So it's all posted there. You can see in your screen. No? So yeah, so if you have any questions now, or you're just there to answer your questions, especially with genetics, alam ko na medyo minsan mahirap siya intindihin. No? But again, matyaga naman po tayong mag-explain at so anything you don't understand, we would gladly explain it to you, and it would gladly give you more information about your condition.
Mm-mm. Thank you so much, Doc. And at least now everyone here today, they know how to get in touch with you, how to set an appointment. So thank you again, Doc, for your time, and
Thank you, Audrey.
have a good weekend, Doc.
You too. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, and thank you all for listening.
Mm. So for those naman who want to try the teleconsultation that the Dr. Linga was talking about, you can try it for only 300 pesos. Just set an appointment by texting or calling our teleconsultation hotline. That's at 8898-2020 or 0917-800-9103. It's important to remember that we're actually on a promo rate for a teleconsultation. So you have until the end of the month to avail of this 300 peso teleconsultation. And then if you want to purchase new eyewear, replenish your eye medication, you can visit us at asianeyeshop.com. We've made the following things available for you. So frames for kids and adults, sunglasses, contact lenses, sports eyewear, PPE like goggles and face shields, as well as accessories like Zeiss lens wipes and eyeglass cords. It really depends what you need. We have it available for you for both same-day delivery and nationwide delivery. And then we also have a couple of ongoing promos. The first is we have the buy 5 Hayaback, get 1 free, as well as the buy 2 Blephagel and get 1 Hayaback free. So depende yan, if you're stocking up, it's a good time to purchase those items for you. We also have a free upgrade to UV plus blue light lenses for daily specs and kids specs frames. So if you as an adult or you have kids, we do have a couple of nice modern designs for you to choose from, and you already get the free upgrade. So you get protected from both you get UV protection from the sun, as well as blue light protection from the blue light in your gadgets. You can also avail of some electronic GCs. So we have the Asian Eye Family Eye Care Package for only 5,840. So for a family of 4, that means it's 5,840 for all 4 of you to get your checkups done at our Asian Eye clinics. We also have a LASIK buddy package where you are able to get 2 LASIK screenings for only 3,900 pesos. That's big savings. So it's a good time to get your eyes checked whether you are qualified for LASIK. So Asian Eye ships nationwide, and free deliveries available for purchase of over 1,700 pesos. So again, just visit asianeyeshop.com. We're also offering big discounts on our other services such as LASIK screening and surgery, cataract surgery, and retinal injections. So for more information, visit asianeyeinstitute.com or send us a message on our social media accounts, whether that's on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. We do respond to your questions, so just send us a message. So again, we want to thank Dr. Lingao for such an interesting discussion this afternoon. And of course, to you, our viewers from Facebook Live. And especially because we know that you join us every month. So sana marami kayong natutunan ngayong hapon. If you have other questions and if you want to call for an appointment, just call us through the numbers flashed on the screen. Remember to stay safe, everyone. And again, I'm Audrey. Till our next Facebook Live session. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you next month.